Hey, thanks for joining us for another edition of Weekend Winners, proudly brought to you by One Equine. And we're playing host to a big night on Saturday night. 10 races. We start officially at 5:13, but we're hosting the 2023 Australian Female Drivers Championship, flying the flag for Queensland. We've got the sisters, Narissa McMullen, fresh back in action earlier this week on Tuesday, and her youngest sister, Taleah. The last time this series was staged in Queensland, Narissa walked away with the trophy. Who will take it on Saturday night? Well, time will tell. We will speak with Taleah McMullen in this edition of Weekend Winners, and I'm also going to speak with Nathan Dawson. He's only got the 2 drives on Saturday night, but one of them in particular is a very important runner because we've got a very strong trotting free-for-all, and we've also got a very strong pacing free-for-all. The Pacers, they're race 5 over 2,138 metres, and the Trotters strut their stuff in race 9 over the mile, so they might run a little bit of time there. Nathan is engaged to drive Adele, fresh up for Jack Butler. So we're about to speak with Taleah McMullen and Nathan Dawson. Well, we've got the 2023 Australian Female Drivers Championship taking place at Albion Park this year. Last year it was wiped out owing to the flood damage we suffered here in the southeast of the state. So we were meant to have it last year, we've got it this year, and it's drawn together a really good bunch of female drivers. There's no question about that. Flying the flag for Queensland, the 2 sisters, Taleah and Narissa McMullen. So hopefully this title will stay in the home state. Taleah McMullen joins us. Taleah, appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Just looking at it, is this your first time representing Queensland in an Australian Female Drivers Championship?
Yeah, it is. I'm really excited to get out there Saturday night.
Okay, so with that being said, last time this was staged, I think it was down in Tasmania. We were washed out last year. Did Narissa win, or she's won this previously? Maybe last time it was staged here at Albion Park.
I think last time in Tasmania, Danielle actually won.
Okay, well, there you go. So you've got a bit to live up to.
Yeah, bit of pressure on.
I'm sure you'll be capable. Let's go through your book of drives. We start with race 2, heat 1. LL Cool J. On paper, this looks a good drive to pick up.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty nice horse. I think it looks like a good race for him, just a little bit of an awkward draw, but he's got a bit of class about him, so hopefully he might be a chance there.
Yeah, this is going to be his 4th run back on Saturday night, so he should be nearing peak fitness, and so far, all of the runs have been really good.
Yeah, I think he's been racing well, just hasn't had a lot of luck. So hopefully we get some sort of luck Saturday night and, yeah, can get the job done.
Okay, what was the first thought? Gate 5. What were you thinking? Go forward, go back. What were your thoughts?
I think he probably generally heads back and comes at them with 1 run. So we'll see what happens and see what Shane thinks. But probably maybe look to slot in or maybe head back.
Okay, he's a former Redcliffe Cup winner, so the distance is going to be ideal for him, 2,138 metres?
Yeah, I think so, and I think he's a pretty classy horse, so hopefully we can go close Saturday.
All right, well, that's a good drive to start the series with. LL Cool J, race 3, this is heat number 2. Cool Rocking Daddy. He's having his first local run, prepared by Ben Battle, trialled well recently, so another good drive here.
Yeah, it was a good trial, I thought, first up in Queensland, so we'll see how we go, and drawn gate 2, so hopefully we can get a bit of luck there, and hopefully might be able to go close.
Overall record looks okay. He looks a big horse.
Yeah, it's probably just don't really know a lot about him yet, and obviously he hasn't raced up here, so hopefully he can mix it with those, though. It looks a pretty good race for him.
Okay, let's go across to race 6 here. This is a bad draw with Olby watching, but when you look at it, he's probably not out of this. This is a very open race.
Yeah, I thought that. I think on ability, they're probably all pretty even. It's just the draw that probably kills him a little bit. I think we'll need a little bit of luck there, but I think on ability, they're all, even, and if you get some sort of luck, you never know. What
were your thoughts here? Do you roll the dice early, or do you just grab up?
I thought maybe grab up. It looked like there might have been a bit of speed there, but see what happens on the night as well.
Okay, tough draw, but he's certainly capable, that's for sure. I'll be watching. Race number 7, Can't Bluff You is your drive here. Drawn gate 4, is that a little awkward for him?
I think so. Again, I'm not too sure. Have to see what Shane thinks. I thought maybe it might be worth pressing forward. It looked like a pretty good race for him, but yeah, very awkward draw.
Okay, last couple of runs have been okay. Last week he wasn't far away when fourth. So he's certainly going well enough. He looks great in his condition.
Yeah, he's been racing well. Just needs some luck, yeah.
Okay, a mile. That's probably ideal for him.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, well, Mac Daddy's probably going to be the horse to beat there. Draw on the inside, fit and in form. The stable's going really well. So hopefully, Can't Bluff You can measure up there. What about race number 8? This is the final heat. It's all about Alice. Draw on the inside of the second row, so you'll be hugging the pegs here.
Yeah, probably just need a bit of luck. I probably think the one might get crossed, so probably be buried away on the fence, but just need a bit of luck and hopefully we can get out somewhere.
Couple of mares in form here. Goal Kicker's going well. Some Girls Don't going well. Navaggio comes up with good form. Our Modern Mini, Red Tricks, Arco. Pretty deep race, that one.
Yeah, I actually thought the front line was full of a fair bit of speed, so it probably suits just drawing 8. Just need some luck.
Okay, so looking at your book of drives, have you got enough power there to take home the Australian Female Drivers title?
I hope so. I think all the horses that I've got, I'm pretty happy with them. It'd be nice if I could have got a draw gate 1 in there somewhere, but we'll have to see what we can do. Have
you looked at Narissa's book? Have you just had a quick look at her drives to sort of measure your drives against hers?
I actually haven't really yet. I'll look at them Saturday.
Okay, fair enough. Is there a drive there that you're most looking forward to?
I think LL Cool J, because he's a pretty nice horse at his best and just come back from a spell, so hopefully should be able to get a bit of luck and maybe put in a really good run.
Excellent. Race 2, number 5, LL Cool J. Taleah, really appreciate the time. I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you can claim that title.
Thank you.
Well, it is the Female Drivers' Championship taking place at Albion Park on Saturday night, and they make up 6 of the 10 races on the program. But I wanted to track down Nathan Dawson because there's a lot to talk about. Firstly, we'll talk about his drives, and then there's a few other matters we will discuss. But he's in the hot seat and he's with us now. Nathan, appreciate the time.
Nah, good to be on, Chris.
They've got you there all night on Saturday night, race 1 and then race 9. Just the 2 drives, but they're 2 really important drives. Call Me Keith here in the first race. He's going well. Comes up with a front row draw. Is there any chance that you could find the lead here?
Oh, it'd be great if we could. You know, as you said, he's going well without any luck at the moment. So if we can get across the front, he's going to take some beating.
Yeah, it looks a very even field on paper.
Yeah, it is. It's an even field, and you know, I'm sure the horse that gets the luck is going to be the one that wins.
Okay, looking back at his replay from last week, more than okay. This might turn out to be a pretty strong form race. There's a number of runners in this race that look really talented, and the times back it up.
Yeah, there is. You know, there's good horses that are racing in it, and they run good times. So we got held up there around the last corner, and we found the line strongly.
Okay, Hipstar drawn in gate 1. Could he be the stumbling block of you finding the front?
Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure they'd like to lead if they could. You know, he's done well in front before, and I'm sure they'd like to use, you know, the best gate of their barrier. So
okay, well, he's a good drive, Call Me Keith. If he does find the front, he'll prove very hard to run down. Probably, I think this is the best race on the program, the free-for-all trot. 1 mile, mobile start, and you're on the best horse ability-wise in this field. There's no question about that. Adele, first up for Jack Butler. Her record overall, Nathan, really impressive.
Yeah, she's a nice mare, and she's got a good record to back that up. You know, she's the type of mare that can be touchy at times, but she trialled the other day and she did a few things wrong, but you know, the good thing was she trotted all the way.
Okay. She got a little hot in this trial, and we'll watch some of the footage here, and she ended up being parked out. But she was just striking the footrest of the sulky?
Yeah, that's right. She was touching the sulky a bit, and she got a bit keen around the first corner. So instead of trying to fight her and doing things wrong, I just sort of, you know, stroll where she was happy.
Okay. She's a good style of mare, though, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. She's a cracking type. You know, she's got plenty to like about her. So if she can put it all together, she's going to take some beating.
Okay, so looking at her form, she's been racing against the likes of Just Believe, Mufasa Metro, Queen Alida, Bold for Brilliance, all the very best that we've got here in the country. The fact that they're able to find a free-for-all trot, mobile start over the mile, that looks ideal because she looks like she's better served at the mobile rather than the stand.
Yeah, I think that's a fair thing to say. You know, her record looks like that, and I'm sure she probably is. although she got away good from the trial the other day at the stand, but I think the mobile's probably more suited to her.
This might set up nicely as well, because you look at those runners to your inside, there's a bit of speed there, so the faster they go, the better for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot tempo, you'd think. Driven Call Me Trouble before, and he's a bit of a strong type of horse, so there's plenty of speed to her inside, and if a mare can do everything right and relax and run, she'll take some beating.
Okay, well that's a good drive there, Adele. She certainly adds plenty of quality to the local trotting ranks here in Queensland. Now, a couple of big milestones for you this week. Firstly, we'll go back to Monday. Just that little bit of confusion which race it was, because you dead heated and then you won the next race. So we'll say I'm a Birribee Boy. The outright winner was the horse that got you over the line. Quickest century as far as drivers are concerned. It's an unbelievable record, and you've surpassed a couple of legends of the sport, Chris Alford, Darryl Douglas. A good record to have.
Yeah, it is. I didn't go into the season planning to get this record. I only found out about it, late last week when I was talking to you. So to be able to do it, can't be more proud.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you surprised with the rate that you're going at this year?
Yeah, I've had a really good start to the season, and I'm sure it's not going to continue like that. But if I can just keep getting along, and at the end of the season get to the 300, I'll be very happy.
Well, you're by far and away leading the National Drivers' Premiership, and that's obviously a goal as well. Not only to claim the state title, but the national title, and you're well and truly on pace to break that other record, 315 wins for a Queensland driver. That's the record. If you keep going at this pace, that's going to go very quickly.
Yeah, that's right. It'd be great to think that you could, but they need one thing to go wrong and it can all change. But touch wood at the moment, everything's looking good. All
right, another record for you established during the week, 1,500 wins lifetime. Did you know that you were creeping up on that figure?
No, I didn't actually. I looked some time ago and knew I was getting thereabouts, but I didn't think I was there yet, so it was a good surprise.
Okay, so 1,500 wins. I'll put you on the spot here. What's been the highlight? What's been the standout amongst those 1,500 wins?
Oh, I'll probably have to say Columbia's DC because of who's listening.
Well, that was a record in itself. He came up as a 50-start maiden. Second start for you. You've got him over the line, so there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. I like to play around with the horses that don't look too good, so... No, it's good to get something with him.
Okay. Speaking of nice horses, I spoke with Jack Butler on radio this week, and he's booked you for the drive on Hot and Treacherous next week at the trials. That's a good drive to get.
Yeah, no, it was a really good drive to pick up. I'm super excited for it. He's up there in grade, and I don't have many in that grade, so it'd be good to be able to stick with him. Yeah,
and that's a key point, the fact that you don't have a regular free-for-all drive, so you can get yourself behind this guy. That's a good thing going forward.
Yeah, it will be, so, it looks like it might work out for both of us, so it'd be very good to stick to him and hopefully reap the rewards.
Yeah, well, the Constellation's just around the corner, and before long the ID will be here, ID 23 at the end of the year, so hopefully he will be a regular fixture for you, Hot and Treacherous. Hey, Nathan, really appreciate the time. Again, congratulations for both feats during the week. 1,500 career wins, and now the outright leader as far as the quickest century is concerned in harness racing. Two good efforts there. Job well done.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
A big thanks to both Taleah and Nathan, and we wish them the very best of luck. And again, congratulations to Nathan and bringing up that big milestone, 2 milestones as we just highlighted there. The quickest century for a driver in Australian harness racing history, and win number 1,500 as well. I think we strike early here on Saturday night. Race 1, number 1, Hipstar. I'm going to nominate him as the best bet. He was floored by a bad draw there on Tuesday. Importantly, he lands the ace here on Saturday night. His recent form is very strong, and given the fact that he comes up with this really important draw, he can make full use of it. So race 1, number 1, Hipstar, nominating him as the best bet. If you are betting across the weekend, please do so responsibly. We'll see you trackside on Saturday night. It's the 2023 Australian Female Drivers' Championship Series at the Creek.